Hi guys, it's Casey here, or Inspire Change for You. This isn't my typical update video. This is a video that I wanted to do, number one, just because this is something that's on my mind. And it's something I take very seriously. And so I'm hoping I could get some information that can maybe help me as I go along my journey, as well as give people something to think about, because I don't know if this is something that's really talked about, or maybe people understand as you're going into not just, surgery, weight loss surgery, but just weight loss in general. It's something that in one of my very first videos I had made, I talked about. And what it is the change in yourself, finding yourself or knowing who you are or whatever, after you lose your weight and you meet your goal. So I'll tell you why I'm thinking about this so much. And, if you guys follow the same people I follow, then you probably already know. But in the last, I would say week and a half, 3 of the people that I follow, that I watch regularly, I'm not going to put any names out there just because I don't want to put anybody on the spot or, be talking about someone else's business. But this is something that I think is as serious as any other part of losing weight. But a few of the people that I watched this last week and a half have made videos about their personal lives. One of the people is in the process of moving. Now, in her video, she does say that the change that she has in her relationship is not weight loss surgery related. But, and I'm not going to question that, I'm sure she knows what she's talking about. I just wonder if it would have happened if she maybe didn't have the self-confidence, or if something didn't change in her mind that made her go, you know what, this relationship isn't working and I'm not happy in it, and so I need to do something different. Another one of the people that I follow has just recently moved out, and her relationship has ended. She said she realized that her and the person she was with have just become friends, that their relationship, the dynamic of their relationship has changed, and they're friends, and so they're moving on. And then the other person that I watch has not left, and I don't think she has plans of leaving. She has a family, and she loves them, and you can tell that she loves them very, very much. But in her recent video, she was saying that basically she's a different person now, and she wants to be happy, and she doesn't know what that entails, or how, what that's going to look like basically in the future. But she's not, because she's a different person. And I think that's like the theme in all of the 3, is that you're a different person. You reach goal, or you get close to goal, and the person that you were at almost 300 pounds is not the person you are at 180 pounds. Not only just the dynamics of the things you do, you eat differently, you focus on exercising and that kind of stuff, but the person you are on the inside. You are no longer cocooned by this shell of insecurities and fears, and feeling like you're not worth anything. You're not a hermit because you feel good and you want to go out and you want to live life, and that's what they're saying. I want to live life. I want to do this. I'm not the same person. So that scares me, and I'm not saying that I'm sure that as they're going through this, it's a struggle too. I think in people that I've known in my personal life, that I personally know, have gone through the same exact things. Some of them have stayed with the people that they were with prior to having surgery, and a lot of them have not. People kind of, I don't know, humorously, they joke about the fact that, well, you're going to lose all this weight and leave me. And as I'm kind of reflecting on this, because as I said, when I first decided to have surgery, or when I was thinking about having surgery, that was something that scared me, because at the point that I am, I love my children, I love my husband, I love my life. At this point, I could not say that I would ever want anything, whether it's being at my goal weight or $1 million or whatever, I would never want something to change that. So I kind of thought that as much as what you risk other things going through surgery, I knew in my mind that, just statistically speaking, from the people that that I know and that I've watched, that you do risk that, because you're changing who you are. So the question that I have for the people who are watching this, if you have gone through this or you are going through this, I guess number one, did you think about that before you had surgery? What were your thoughts? What were your feelings on that? If you could have looked into the future and know now that, you know what, I am where I want to be physically, weight-wise, health-wise, but now I'm not happy in my situation, would you have still gone through with it? Is there something you would do different along the path to get to where you are? Did you feel like your mate was supportive of your weight loss? Were they included in your weight loss? Do you think that could have made a difference in how you feel about your situation now? I guess these are things that I kind of want to know, because I had a long discussion. My husband watched the last video of the person that I was talking about, that really had me thinking about it, because I kind of relate myself to her situation, just because we have children, and it seems her husband is very supportive in her journey, and my husband's very supportive, and I could just see that she's like at that breaking point where it just seems like it's all of a sudden hit her. I have to do something. What am I going to do? Am I going to stay and try to make it work, or am I going to leave? And I don't want to. So she just seems like she's at a very tender point, and it broke my heart to watch her video and to see her so upset, because I don't think, it's not her, it's not something she's doing. I think people blame the wife. They blame the one that had surgery. Well, you changed. Well, you're different. Well, you want to do this. Well, you want to do that. It's not. I think it's more like an illness or something. You just can't, you have it. And the only thing you can do is decide how you're going to treat it. So I guess that's what I want to know at the stage where I am at, is I don't feel like I am that different of a person. I can tell parts of me are changing, but my husband is so supportive, and he's right there, and we discussed that, and he said, whatever you need, if you lose weight, I understand how you feel being overweight and what that limits you, and I am looking forward to doing all those things and living life with you the way you want to live. And if that means that you need to have more girl time out and about, then have it. I'm not going to stop you. Or he's very, very supportive. And I look at him and I love him for that. And I appreciate that. I'm always scared that there's something around the corner. There's something I'm working up to. This goal that I'm working to may have a happy ending, but then there may be something very scary there. And I just need to know if I can prepare for that, or if I can change something along the way. I don't want to say, I would never do that. I would never feel that way. I would never, because I'm sure these people thought that too. And I think if I don't at least talk about it or think about it or prepare for it, I don't want to be blindsided by it. And for people that are watching that haven't had surgery, or maybe they're at the beginning of their journey, or even if you're close to the end, and this could be something, I don't know that this is something people talk. We want to talk about the great things. We want to talk about how we fit into a size 10 jean, or how we ran a 5K, or how we, whatever we did, the wonderful things. We are not on medicines anymore, and our joints don't hurt, and stuff like that. Those are the great things, but in the end, it's true, you're not the same person. And for those people that have mates in their lives, how do they fit into that? How does the life that you had before fit into, how do you fit into that now that you're a different person? So that's what I want to know. So if you're watching this and you have thoughts on that, or you're going through it, or there's something that you could say, make a video or respond, something. This has just really been on my mind, and so I decided I need to put something out there about it. So that's it. I think that's all I have to say. Hopefully this made sense, and everyone take care.